Hello everyone and welcome to my channel called Demon Storytime. Thank you so much for coming, for your likes, for your comments, for your donations. All information for donation you can find down below in comments. Keep reading Grimm's fairy tales. And our story is Mother Holle. Mother Holle? Yeah. There was once a widow who had a daughter and a stepdaughter. Her daughter was ugly and lazy, while her stepdaughter was pretty and hard-working. However, the woman loved her own daughter more. She was cruel to her stepdaughter and made her do all the hardest jobs around the house, while her daughter took it easy. One day, the stepdaughter was made to work at the spinning wheel until her fingers bled. Oh my god. A drop of blood fell onto the shuttle, and the girl hurried to the well to wash it off. As she dipped the shuttle in the water, it slipped from her hand and fell to the bottom. How frightened the girl was! She didn't dare return home without the shuttle, for she knew her stepmother would beat her. She also knew she might die if she jumped into the well to try to fetch it, but she decided that this was what she must do. She took a deep breath and jumped in. Down, down, down. The stepdaughter sank into the well. Everything around her went black and she fainted. When she came to, she was lying in a sunny meadow. She picked herself up and set off walking. After a while, she came to a bakery where the oven was full of bread. The bread cried out to her, "Oh, take me out, or I shall burn." Huh, cooking bread. Huh? Here is the little girl jumping in. Yeah. So the stepdaughter hurried to rescue the loaves. She went on till she came to a tree covered with apples. The tree called out to her, "Oh, shake me, my apples are all ripe. ripe." So the girl shook the tree till the apples fell like rain. She gathered them into a net heap and went on her way. Then she came to a little house where an old woman sat outside. The old woman had such large teeth that the girl was frightened and was about to run away, but the old woman called out to her, "Don't be afraid, dear child. Stay with me, and if you do all the work in the house properly, you will be rewarded. The most important thing is when you make my bed, shake the quilt and pillows out so thor- thor- truly that the feathers fly everywhere, for then there is snow on earth." Wow. The old woman seemed to be very kind, so the girl took courage and agreed to stay with her. She worked hard, and every day she remembered to shake the quilt and pillows so hard that the feathers flew about like snowflakes. The old woman whose name was Holly. Mother Hall was always nice to her and made sure she was comfortable. Time passed. The girl was happier with Mother Hall than she had been with her stepmother, but she still missed her home. Mother Hall understood. Of course you miss home, my dear, she said. I'll take you there myself. She led the girl to a large door, and as the girl walked through the doorway, a shower of gold pieces fell on her. Lovely doorway. They stuck all over, so she was completely covered with gold. Yay! That is your reward for working so hard. Mother Hall explained. She handed the girl the shuttle that had fallen into the well, and the doors swung shut. To the girl's astonishment, she found herself close to her house. She hurried inside at once. Her stepmother and stepsister were delighted to see her because, of course, she was covered with gold. What else? The girl explained everything that had happened. Alright, you go and get yourself covered in gold too, the greedy widow ordered her ugly, lazy daughter. The woman took a thorn and pricked her daughter's finger with it. She let a drop of blood fall onto a spinning wheel shuttle. Then she threw the shuttle into the well and pushed her daughter in after it. Down, 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 the ugly, lazy girl sank into the well. She too fainted, and when she awoke, like her stepsister, she was lying in the meadow. Then she walked along the very same path. When she came to the oven, the bread called, "Oh, take me out, or I shall burn." But the girl sniffed, "I'm not going to make myself all hot and sooty," and carried on walking. Here is the lazy girl walking. Don't think so she will get a reward from being lazy. Then she came to the apple tree, which cried out, "Oh, shake me, my apples are all ripe." Ripe, I have no idea. But she answered, "Not likely. Apples may fall on my head," and carried on walking. When she came to Mother Hall house, she agreed to work for her straight away. The first day she toiled hard, thinking about all the gold that she could get. But by the second day she started to be her usual lazy self. On the third day she hardly worked at all, and on the fourth day she refused to get out of bed. Mhm. Then Mother Hall was fed up and told her to go home. Yeah, the girl was very pleased, for she thought it was time for her to be covered with gold. But as she stood beneath the doorway, a shower of thick, gooey black tar poured all over her. Yucky. "That's your reward," said Mother Hole, and shut the door. So the girl went home covered all over with tar, and it was so sticky she couldn't get it off as long as she lived. Very nice reward for laziness, I guess. Alright, thank you so much, everyone, and see you next time. Bye.